What's up? Bradley Aiden Johnson, and as the title suggests, don't read the front of packets of food. Seriously, don't read the front of their packs. On the front of a packet of food, they can put whatever they like. You know what they'll put on the front of a packet of food? They'll put like a little fox, cartoon fox, and he'll be like, you know, showing how much fun he's having eating your food, like foxes would ever eat that real food. And also they can put a serving suggestion where they present the food in a way that is impossible for you to ever cook it and make it look as nice as that. Also, they can put an incredibly attractive family eating that food that you could never be as attractive as. Okay, I'm playing. But the thing I'm actually talking about is things like full of goodness, low fat, fortified with iron, fortified with riboflavin, fortified with vitamins and minerals, a great fat loss food, great hunger stopper. On the front of a packet of food, they can write whatever the beep they want to eat. Right. They can write anything they want to write on the front of a pack of food. There is nothing to regulate. As long as they're not saying something that is a blatant, complete lie. As long as they don't write, this is the cure for cancer. Yeah. As long as they don't write that, you know, they're pretty much good. They're fine. They're safe. They're good. They can write whatever they like. They can put on the front of a packet of cornflakes, excellent fat burning food if they want, because they can just say that. It's completely not true, but they can say it on the front. Learn to do this. Watch this. Did you see that? I'm doing it again. That's the back of the food. It has the little box, you know, it says protein and carbohydrates and all that thing, all that stuff. Read that. Learn to read that. Learn how to read that as well. Learn how to look at the 100 grams measurements. Learn what other foods 100 grams are, obvious foods. Like, for instance, you should know off by heart what, like, chickens grams per 100 grams are. You should know that it's somewhere between like 20 to 28 grams of protein in chicken and like no fat and no carbs in chicken. You should know that there's like most of peanut butter is fat, and you should know that there's a little bit of protein and like no carbs in there, unless there's sugar in, which there will be a whole heap of carbs. That's another story. You should just know that off the bat. You should know that. You should know these things. And when you look at the back of the food, you should be able to compare it with a like for like food to work out if that is good for you, and then be able to factor that against how many grams you are likely to eat. It's a bit of math. It's not the easiest thing in the world, and I didn't say it's easy, but you should be able to do it. If you're on a diet and you are trying to eat in a way that isn't so regimented, you should know, and you're trying to pick a new food for eating, you should know what those numbers mean on the back. Especially, the only ones you should care about: protein, fat, carbohydrates. Don't worry about all the others. Don't worry of which sugars and fiber and the breakdown of the different fats. Don't worry about it too much. Maybe the breakdown of different fats you should look at, but don't worry about it too greatly. Carbohydrates, look at. Don't worry about the little vitamins and the micronutrients and cholesterol and sodium and all. Just ignore all that. That's getting into the minutiae of this thing, and I hate that. Don't get into the minutiae of this thing. Learn to look at the back of food. On the back of food is everything that the food is. On the front of it is all that colourful stuff they use to sell it to you. Don't worry about that stuff. You ever seen an advert before? Sorry, I just lost some light. You ever seen an advert before and they show you like a burger, like from McDonald's or something? Have you ever had that burger from McDonald's? You know, that burger that's like this? It's got a curve on the top and all the sesame seeds are perfectly arranged at the top in a symmetrical pattern. The bun is perfectly aligned in a perfect vertical line, like it's done with a ruler. The cheese just hanging in a little diagonal, perfect, and they squeeze it a little bit and it... That burger don't exist. That burger was made for the advert. They made one of those burgers and the actor used it. And then they got rid of it. That's the end of that. You'll never find that burger again. And just like the front of all packs, that's all foolishness. Turn the pack around, look at the stuff in the nutrition box. Don't worry about what someone says, the name of the food. Someone says, oh, what food is that? What are they eating? Bacon? Ooh, that's bad. What food is that you got there? Beef? Oh, you shouldn't eat red meat. Oh, what food is that you got there? Oh, is that oil? Ooh, oh, it's full of fat. Peanut butter? That's fat in it. Oh, what's that? Cornflakes? Ooh, you shouldn't eat those. Don't worry about that stuff. Only worry about whether it fits into your numbers. If it fits your macros is the thing that we always say. Learn to look at those numbers, learn what they mean to you, and learn how to utilize them, use them, and put them as part of your diet to create a perfect blend of foods for your day. And if you need to know how to cut and lose weight and work out how to do it, it's right there. That's my method, the badge method of calorie counting. It's right there. Hopefully it's been some help. bradleyjohnson@gmail.com. If you've got any queries or theories or suggestions or anything, let me know. Other than that, like my video, like my Facebook, follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and of course subscribe. Peace!